A Day with SpongeBob SquarePants. Chances are, if you paid attention to the lost media community recently, you've heard of this film. It's an unreleased mockumentary that was slated for a release on November 22nd, 2011. There is little to no information about the actual film. The film's cover has essentially no relation to the film. The quotes on top are from non-existent people and magazines. The background art was found to have been made by unrelated professional illustrator Jorge, who was commissioned to make this piece for a realtor. The little boy on the cover is not an actual actor, but a purchased stock image, and is one of the first results when Google searching "excited boy jumping." It's been listed on other online catalogs besides Amazon, but it seems like these listings were just stolen from Amazon, and they provide no further information about the film. All that's really known is that it's an hour and a half long, according to an official plot synopsis. In this mockumentary, SpongeBob lives above ground like all Hollywood superstars. Afraid that SpongeBob is becoming old news, his boss runs a contest called Spend a Day with SpongeBob. The contest makes SpongeBob the talk of the town, as thousands of kids enter to win. The lucky winner is Seth, and he is ecstatic about his day with SpongeBob. However, the day becomes a roller coaster ride as things don't go quite as they planned. The search can be attributed to 4chan's CEO board. On August 4th, 2015, a thread was started asking if the film has been found yet. This sparked an interest in finding the film. 2 employees working at different hastings came forward in one of the threads and found that the film was listed in an employee-only system, not accessible to the public. They both placed an order on the film, but the orders never came in after the supposed 2-week delivery. A couple of users managed to get in contact with the distributors of the film, music video distributors, or MVD for short. MVD stated that they had never received any copies of the film, and that it was in pre-order stage when it was cancelled. So, that's the end of the story, right? It was cancelled. The film doesn't exist. Well, not exactly. MVD themselves also stated that there may have been promotional copies created, and a thread on SB Mania posted 2 years before the search claims that it had been sold on Amazon for $3,000. Not only that, but a director that is currently working with Regal employees recognized the poster when asked, and said that they had been asked to work on the film. So who made the film? The company on the box, Inavision Films, was actually just one of the many fake names used by Regal Films. Regal Films is a company that produced various unauthorized documentaries that were of low quality. Besides the obvious, there has been a lot of other shadiness surrounding Regal Films. During the beginning of the search, it was found that their website attempted to install a Trojan virus into viewers' computers. A majority of the effort to find this film consisted of contacting Regal employees and people who have worked with them. When reached out, many supposed employees either don't have an online presence or denied having any association, despite it being clear that they had worked with the company. But by far, these are the names that have come up most often throughout the search. Victor Duenas-Yakov is one of the supposed co-founders of Regal Films. He has no online presence, and he has been associated with many of Regal's other names. Lorenzo Hawley is the other supposed co-founder of Regal Films. He has an online presence, but he has avoided any attempts at contacting him about Regal Films. A member of the search contacted one of the employees of Lorenzo's grocery store, Foyfoods. She offered to leave a message to Lorenzo about A Day with SpongeBob SquarePants, and when he received it, he got incredibly upset. It's believed that he also told the employee to stop talking to the member about the search. Let's talk about Foyfoods, shall we? Regal Films' headquarters is near a strip mall in the Atlanta area. Multiple people have claimed to visit the building with different reports. Eventually, it was discovered that the address used was the location of Lorenzo's aforementioned grocery store. Foyfoods, like Regal, was founded by Victor and Lorenzo. What's strange is that it was found that their website was hosting over 30 pages worth of duplicate pages that served as a host for a scam known as the Aussie method. They also were hosting unintelligible not safe for work pages like teen sex cams, celeb sex taped, and best free dating sites UK. These pages were deleted sometime around March, but you can still view most of them using Google's cache. It's possible that their website was simply hacked. Theories. There are many theories surrounding the film. We will be covering them, but be sure to take everything with a grain of salt. This is speculation. It's simply a compilation of possible conclusions from evidence that we've discovered. Cease and desist. One theory is that the film was cancelled because of a lawsuit from Viacom and Nickelodeon. This theory may have some ground. It might be the explanation as to why many of Regal's employees are unable to discuss the film, and it's not out of character considering Viacom's history with copyright enforcement. There are some points against it, however. Pan Pizza of Rebel Taxi contacted a friend who worked at Nickelodeon about the film.
Using my connections, I messaged a friend working on a current show at Nickelodeon, but they've yet to find a higher up that knows anything about the SpongeBob mockumentary.
Prostitution front. While searching for the contact information of producer Riley Thomas Markowitz, a user discovered a page belonging to them on the website Stage 32. Stage 32 is a social network for creative professionals. What's odd is that all of the comments on Riley's wall refer to him as Lorenzo, suggesting that Riley is simply an alias. Here, Lorenzo gives an address for others to send their content in for distribution. When this address was looked into, it was found someone had commented that it was being used as a quote-unquote massage parlor where sexual acts were performed for money. Money laundering. The many fake names and companies associated with Regal Films have caused many users to raise suspicion that they are being used as a front for a money laundering scheme. Money laundering is the creation of a facade that makes illegally obtained money seem like they were earned legitimately. For example, if the feds were to question where they got X amount of money from, they would be able to claim that it had been earned from selling documentaries and films.
By purchasing an outwardly respectable business, criminals are able to obtain the relevant receipts to make everything look legitimate. Casinos, hotels, restaurants and nightclubs are popular choices as they generate high levels of cash flow.
The Amazon page for Lorenzo's wheatgrass powder has 43 customer reviews, but a majority of them are by dummy accounts to make the product appear more legitimate, and to also make it seem like they had been sold more than they actually did. Conclusion. The search is not over. With the film still to be found and Regal only getting more stranger, it doesn't seem like the search will die soon. If you would like to participate in the investigation and conversation, visit the thread on the Lost Media Wiki's forums.